everybody, I'm an easy guy, or Jeff. Just going to make a quick tutorial here today to show you how to run a Python script that will trigger your Google Apps script from a server. So we'll go in here, go to scripts editor. That pulled up. I've already written just this really basic function here that will just update the time for us into a cell. Save that. It's going to ask us for a name, something. Okay, if we try to run it, once it's saved here, we're going to try to run it, and it is going to ask us for permissions. So we're going to say yes, and then it's going to say it's scary, but we'll just click, we'll click advanced, go to allow. Alright, return that. We'll see that it's here. And then just to show it in action, we'll just toss a little image up here. Let's see, let's look for a refresh button. We'll take this guy here, select him. That'll populate into the cells, a little big, so let's just drag that down. Go here, assign a script, and our script was named update time. So we got that, and now when we click that, we'll run our script and our time updates. Okay, everything pretty basic so far. Next, we're going to want to go over to our Google Cloud Platform console here, and we're going to select new project. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. Create project. Anything is fine here. Go ahead and create that. Take just a second for that to populate. I'll put all the links and scripts and everything that I used in the description, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's go back here, select our project that we just created, anything. And first thing we're going to want to do is take note of this project number here. So take that, and we're just going to store it here for the time being. We'll go to APIs overview. We're going to need to enable the Google Apps Script API. This guy right here, enable. Alright, in order to use this, we're going to have to create credentials. We're going to want a client ID, but before we can do that, we need to come here and put just an application name in. Don't worry about the rest of it for now. Come back here, other client ones, fine. Then we've got these things that pop up. We're just going to go ahead and download it. Alright, that's stored now. So we can come over here, back to our script editor, Google Platform Project. We got this number earlier, so that was from our project page. We'll set project, confirm. Close that guy up there. Well, try there. Then we want to deploy as API executable. Anything is fine here. And we'll say anyone who has a script can run it. It'll just be us, but so that's good now. Then we'll come over here and we'll go to project properties. We can look at the scopes that we need and our script ID. We're going to take this script ID right here, and we are going to enter it in here. Oh. Then the next thing we're going to look for is our scopes. We only have one scope at this time. If we had multiple scopes, we would just go ahead and put them in here. Whoop. We just go ahead and put them in here as a comma separated list. But we only have one, so that's all we need. The credentials thing that we saved earlier is here. Go ahead and just rename that credentials.json. Okay. And you can put the full path to the file here, but since it's already in this folder, just gonna go ahead and do that. And our gsheets function name, as you recall, is update time. So put that, go ahead and save it. Then we're going to come back to our spreadsheet, open up a terminal. We will desktop, come here, let's bring it down out of the way so you can see what's going on. Python 3, and it's called GScript execution. So run that. The first time we run it, it's going to ask us to sign in and give it authorization. Okay, that's all good. And we see that it did go ahead and run, but we'll run it again just so you can see it without the pop-up windows. So that runs, boom, and we're there. So that gets us locally, but if you're going to run it on a server without a browser, you can't really click through all the authorization. So we'll create a key pair here. Anything is fine. Create that, so we've downloaded that. Then we're going to come over here to our instances. We're going to launch a new instance. We'll go with Ubuntu. That's fine. Launch. I'm going to choose an existing key pair that we just created called anything. And boom. So now our instance is launching. While that goes on, we downloaded, so we see we downloaded our anything pem right here to this folder. So we'll chmod a+x. Oh shoot, ch. No, we need to put a folder. Okay. So we've now done that. The next step is we're going to just cd home, so we have a little more room here. Pull this up. We are going to SSH into our server that we just created. First thing we need to do is put the path to our pem file, which in this case is right like that. And then we know we have an Ubuntu server. And our public DNS is right here. So we'll copy that, paste it here. I'm just going to ask you for your password. So do you trust it? Yes, we do. Okay. And on the right side, we're in to our server. Next thing we need to do is we need to come over here to Filezilla. And we need to go to settings. SFTP. We're going to add a key file here. So desktop, tutorials, pem, okay. Then site manager, get a new site. For this, we're going to need our public IP address. It's going to be SFTP, normal, Ubuntu, and no password needed. So always trust this host, and we're in, so that's good. We're going to go back over to the server, and we're just going to make their Pi scripts, and then we can come here, and we go to that folder we've just created, Pi scripts, and now we'll come in here, and we need these three folders right here. Our token pickle, that's going to have our access token, our refresh token, and all that good OAuth stuff in it, our credentials, and our GScript execution. We'll drag it over to the server. Alright, being that we just did start this, we're going to do apt-get update. Make sure our server is up to date here. So now we've got that there. Go back and SSH into our server, sudo apt-get update. Just make sure everything's up to date. I just ran it, so we're good. If we try to cd into our PyScripts and run our script that we created, we're going to find out that we're missing some packages. So then if we just try to go with the standard pip3 install Google API client, we'll see that we're missing our pip. So we'll take this and we'll go ahead and get that going. Now I know that we're going to need some more packages above and beyond just the Google API client, so we've got those already here for us. As soon as this finishes up, we'll go ahead and run that, and then we should be all set. So pip takes just a half second here to get going. Pauses usually at the 73, takes a second, and then whoop, flies through it. So bear with me for just one moment longer. Here we go. Alright, and so now our pip's in place. We can go ahead and install the packages that we need. And so now that we got that, we can Python 3 gscript execution, and just to see that it's working, we'll pull it back up, bring this down. We see our time is 37 and 1 second. Go ahead and run that, and it's 43 and 41 seconds. So there you go. From there you can cron tab and set it so you can bypass Google's trigger limits or whatever you might need it for. Hope that helped, and thanks for watching.